Welcome back to Ratchet and Clank Part 4. The movie based on the game based on the movie.
It's okay.
Based on the game. I completely botched the intro. Welcome back, folks.
Listen, don't worry about it. That's not the name of the game. The name of the game is just Ratchet and Clank. Period.
There is no period.
Actually, there's actually no period in the title.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm glad they didn't do like, oh well, okay, no, this game has no numbers in it. But like when a game has like Resident 4 Evil.
What?
Like Resident Evil 4, I think puts the 4 in between Resident, like the words Resident and Evil. Like I've
that's
really,
just like on the box. It's still called Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I know, but like it's one of those things that just like why?
I mean, Resident Evil 7 puts the 7 in the title.
Is evil.
Puts it in the evil.
It's Roman numerals. I thought that was clever.
The new Fantastic Four.
You're right. It's clever. It's cool.
The new Fantastic Four remake is called by everybody Fan-4-Stick.
Yeah, right. That's right. Did you guys see that movie?
Yeah, Thr3e. That was a thing.
Yeah, that's right. Sevens. Actually, I don't know really how to put that one. But you guys, did you guys see Fantastic? What is it? Fantastic?
Fan-4-Stick.
Fan-4-Stick.
No, I didn't. I did not see it.
I saw it like when it came on TV. It was not I didn't like it. I even think like the those campy Fantastic Four movies from like a decade ago were better than that was.
I never saw it. I was kind of interested. Like I've heard that movie's really bad, but I feel like it's bad maybe in an interesting way, and not just bad in a bad way. Whereas, like, I don't know. I mean, as I said, I haven't actually seen it, so I don't know. That's like, I still kind of want to watch that movie. That first Fantastic Four movie
too grimdark for its own good.
So I've seen it twice, both times in theaters, full price. The first time I saw it was because I was genuinely interested, and my friend and I were like, "Hey, look, this movie's gonna suck. Let's just have a good time."
Sure.
So I was like, okay, and you know what? I figured it out. Anyway, the second time I watched it, I was set up on a blind date. Oh boy. And that was just God, first off, that movie was... Anyway.
But how was the date, Will? Tell us the real
we both like Sonic. That was something. But that was about it. Yeah.
That's all the requirement was.
No,
do you like Sonic?
It really wasn't, though. Anyway, so yeah, I saw the movie twice, both in theaters. Brutal. But I figured out why it's bad.
Wait, so the date didn't go well.
The date, I mean, it went well enough. I just really wasn't into her. I guess, like, it just, there was no chemistry.
Sure.
Sort of like the Fantastic Four movie. Haha, segue.
Good one.
So
actually, there's a lot of chemistry in that movie, though.
There is actually, like, chemistry, like science chemistry, but acting chemistry, there is very little to be had. I will give Kate Mara, I think her name's Kate Mara, the actress who plays the Invisible Woman.
Yeah.
I think she did a good job. Everyone else was just, like, subpar.
I mean, listen, again, I haven't seen the movie, but Michael B. Jordan is a fucking... I mean, not our... I was going to say he's a national treasure, but we're Canadian, so he's not. But, he's... that guy's great. I don't know if you guys saw Creed, but that guy's fantastic.
Michael B. Jordan did give a great performance. They just gave him no screen time. He had such little time to actually show off his acting skills, and, like, again, I think the movie just suffered for it. The guy who plays Mr. Fantastic, he wasn't... I don't know, he had like a weird charm to the way he played him, but like it wasn't great by any means.
I'm sort of over Miles Teller as an actor. He's good in Whiplash, but like maybe it's just because his personality is kind of shitty, or maybe it's because he hasn't really, or maybe it's because like he hasn't really done any good movies since Whiplash came out. But like I'm kind of sick of that guy. Every time I see that guy's face, I'm just like, I want to punch this guy.
Yeah, and I mean, like, The Thing was just completely soulless.
Oh, God. And
look, it's
Dr.
real...
Doom.
Dr. Doom.
What was that?
It's really hard to do The Thing in live action. Like, they've tried it twice now, and it's like, it hasn't really worked either way.
Here's the thing.
It's not. Like, literally, like, especially when it comes to, like Dr. Doom, that's the easiest thing you could possibly do in film.
No. Dr. Doom is not hard. I'm saying The Thing specifically is tough because it's like in the comics he is like his face is so animated, but it's animated in such a weird way that like trying to animate that with some semblance of like quote unquote reality and like mixing that with like real people, I feel like is really, really hard.
Whoops. I actually think that they did a good job in like those Fantastic Four movies a decade ago. I mean, like they were mediocre, but I think they got the thing right.
I agree. I think like they just made him fun. Like sure, like visually, I actually don't remember how he looks, but I remember it like being corny. But like,
not good. He looks. I mean,
the way
he looks
like
like
a 2000 movie was corny.
Yeah, he doesn't look great. Like it's thing. It's like I'm I'm kind of willing to go easy on people about the thing not looking good because I think it's like pretty tough to do in live action.
Fair.
The Thing is like one of my favorite superheroes, so I have an affection for him, partly because he's Jewish, and that's just it's the way to my heart.
fair enough. So the reason the movie is bad, and I deconstructed it. I deconstructed the goddamn thing after the first time I watched it, and then I confirmed the deconstruction the second time I watched it, and that was probably the one best thing that came out of that date. The reason, so you guys know how, like, you know, for instance, the Avengers, just about any other, you know, superhero movie, there's two key battles. The first battle is when, you know, the heroes aren't coordinated, they just got their powers, but they don't know how to use them. Yeah, and they mess up. And then the second battle is like, okay, we know our shit, we're gonna do this, and, you know, it's climactic, and, you know, everything falls into place. The Fantastic Four movie does that, but they do those two battles within 3 minutes and right beside each other. So they get their powers near the end of the movie. They mess up against Dr. Doom.
Whoa, hold on. You're telling me it takes to the end of the movie for them to get their powers?
Oh, not to the end of the movie, but till they get to the, like, first key battle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because most of the movie is just them, like, basically being held in a lab and going, like, what are we gonna do? We have these powers.
That's literally the movie. And then they, I kid you not, they have a little powwow in a cave, and they ask themselves, how are we gonna beat the bad guy? And Mr. Fantastic's like, wait, what if we work together? And they go back out there.
I actually can't remember that, because that movie was really forgettable.
That's it.
Man, I should watch that movie. Oh, but you are making me want to see this movie. You are proving out my, hey, maybe this is interesting in a bad way theory. Or rather, maybe this is bad in an interesting way theory.
It was great for film analysis and deconstruction. I will give you that much.
You're being Spider-Man here.
Why did you bring up that movie out of curiosity?
Oh, because... I don't know.
Because we were talking about numbers and titles.
Yeah,
of course.
You know what kind of, like, I know it's like, you know, doing that is stupid in titling, but you know what kills me that they didn't do it for?
Splatoon?
Yes, Splatoon 2. I'm like,
yeah, Splatoon 2 should definitely be Splatoon. It's ridiculous.
It would have been so cool.
It's ridiculous that they did not do that. Like, they must have had talks about it. They must have internally been like, that's probably the first idea they had. Like, before they were even like, what is this game? What are we going to do for this game? They were probably just like, okay, let's get the elephant out of the room. Are we going to put a 2 in the title?
Oh, God.
I guess I can understand why they didn't. I'm
getting Knuckles levels flashbacks from this.
Ooh, like SA2.
From Sonic Adventure 2. But yeah, sorry, go on.
Right,
Go now.
But yeah, I can understand why, right? Because it means that when people talk about it, they're going to be like saying the same game as the first game, and I can see how that gets really confusing. Like if someone's like, did you, like, yeah, I played Splatoon. The other person's like, which one, like, did they play like Splatoon or Splatoon 2? Like everyone's going to end up calling it Splatoon 2 anyways, so I guess I understand why they didn't want to put that in the title, but also...
Come on!
They totally should have put it right there.
Yeah, they totally should
have. Like I as soon as I saw Splatoon 2, I was so excited because I absolutely love Splatoon. And then I saw the title, I'm like, come on, guys, really? It was right there. You blew it.
And now Jordan's not buying that game.
It's gonna be a weird game to buy anyway because it's just like. The entire, like Splatoon has a single player campaign, but it's really just the multiplayer that everybody plays it for. And the thing is, like, if you play it on the Switch, like, you really have no choice but to play it at home because you can't get, a connection outside. But what
Wait,
bothers
what?
me though is because Splatoon. What I really love about Splatoon is the functionality it has with the gamepad, both because of the map, the ability to sort of super jump wherever you need to, and also the fact that you can motion control your aiming, which honestly is the best motion control aiming I've ever seen.
Yeah, a lot of
How
people
is that
really
going to
like
work
that
on the Switch? Because that sort of goes out the window.
They could still have it there, right? Like, they could still have it, because those Joy-Cons have motion control on them, so, like, you know, they could still just...
Yeah, but...
You're just aiming, you're just not looking down as you're doing it, right? Like, it's still just, it's just on the screen separately.
But understand... Yeah, but understand, though, like, it's going to be limited, because if you're just playing it outside or on the screen itself, that becomes a problem, because now you're tilting the screen that you're aiming at, and suddenly you're just going to disorient yourself.
Right, yes,
Then
if you're playing it, like, if you're playing it in portable mode, yeah, totally.
Yeah, and also, if you try to... Because, I mean, the Joy-Cons detach and you can play them just by themselves. Motion controls are not going to work with either of them in a different hand. They're just not.
But you also are not going to want to... You're not going to want to do that
if you are
anyways.
at home on a Joy-Con. I
Like,
know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm wondering... I don't know, but I'm just wondering, like, if they're even going to bother using that at all. But also the fact that the matter is, like, because the Switch is definitively, they've announced, like, a single-player thing, like, a single-screen thing. Like, you cannot use, like, you know, the thing on the Wii U where you just, like, glance at your gamepad to see the state of the map.
Sure.
Fair enough. I mean,
So,
like,
that's interesting.
functionality aside, I'm just excited for the fact that you can like use like dual weapons and dual-handed weapons, I should say. Like that feels like such a throwback to the like arcadey sort of days. And I don't know. I just like that feature. I don't know how it's going to be executed. Like you said, Jordan, those are really real concerns. But yeah, I don't know. I like the idea.
Man, will you play this game?
Okay.
Sorry, say what you were going to say, Jordan. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, sorry, no. I'd say I agree. I can't wait for the game. I'm just like kind of worried because it's gonna be like a lot of the things that the gamepad afforded from the Wii U version are just not going to work on the sequel.
I was saying, Will, you play this game way differently than I do. When I played this game, I almost never use the proton drum, and it's pretty much just combustor all the time.
Really? Wow. I use everything in my arsenal. Like the proton drum, man. I like anytime there's a slew of enemies, that thing gets sent out. Once I get the Groovitron, that thing too. Like it's just.
It's not like I never used it. Just that, like, I don't know. For me, it was just like, okay, like I almost never use the. I forget what the bomb glove is called, but like, I pretty much never use that thing. I find its range limiting.
Oh, I love that. I like the bomb I've been using so far. You mean like that one?
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know. I use the hell out of that thing. Like for me, I like the way I go about crowd control in this game is, you know, Groovitron, proton drum, and then I just bomb the hell out of things because I find that's the quickest way to clear out a whole slew of enemies. And then once like I've whittled them down, then the combustor comes out.
Yeah, I almost never use the Groovinator either.
What? Oh man, but that thing, that's why you play a Ratchet and Clank game. Get your
No, you play Ratchet and Clank games for the Sheepinator, which you get eventually, and it's so good in this game.
Fair, but you also play a Ratchet and Clank game to make your enemies dance to their deaths.
Yeah, sure. I like that everyone has a dance animation in this game.
Yeah, it's
like every single enemy, even bosses, even tanks, like
even tanks dance to the Groovitron. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's very cool.
See, that's why you play this game.
Very cool. It's a big part of it, definitely. I'm not saying that. I'm not disagreeing with you.
I love how, okay, now we're getting to another Insomniac staple, but, these races. I love how the explosion, like that explosion, like that one right there is like, not like the highest resolution explosion, like it's almost meant to be like cheesy and low res.
Well,
Jordan.
Why is this turning into Sonic Riders?
Oh. Look, this controls way better than Sonic Riders.
Let me also point out this was like in the original Ratchet and Clank, and that was before Sonic Riders. So.
Well, why is this turning into Sonic Riders?
Why is this turning into Ratchet and Clank, the original, because it's a remake of that game.
Why is it becoming Sonic Riders? That's all I want to know.
Sonic Riders, I did not mind the first one, and the second one for that matter. They were okay. I'm just gonna leave it at that. They're not, if you want a good Sonic racing game, play Sonic Race. What's it called? Sega Racing Transformed.
Yeah, that's a good game.
If you want a good Sonic racing game, you play Sonic R.
If you say Sonic R,
I totally thought you were gonna say Sonic R.
I knew it was Sonic R.
I was gonna have to fucking pull some shirt sleeves.
I love that game.
For a minute.
I don't care what anybody says. I love that game.
Wait, like actually?
Yeah.
I mean, look, you should like what you like. I'm not gonna argue with it. But that game is terrible.
That game is amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. Sonic R is like one of those games that, look, maybe back in the day it was interesting because, like, hey, look, a racing game with Sonic characters. That's all right. That makes sense. But like, it hasn't aged well. People speedrun it. Those are fun to watch. But they
are fun to watch.
That's about it. Like, I don't think I could like go back to that game and respect myself.
Can you feel the sunshine?
Damn it, Jordan. I think I can.
This episode is over. This is over. We're done.